Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces February 2, 2022. Freedom of speech is likely to be a big theme for you. Don't be surprised if you find yourself up on your soapbox in support of the rights that you believe in. Others are apt to listen to you attentively, so be clear and concise in your arguments. Imagine yourself as someone who is giving a pep talk for a group of revolutionaries who are ready to launch a fight for an important cause. You can inspire others with your positive and encouraging nature. Warm and sensitive by nature, today you could be feeling especially sensual, and sex and romance are likely to be on your mind. Harlequin romances and Julia Roberts movies may seem especially appealing at this time, as could inviting bedclothes and warm bubble baths. Plan a romantic evening with the special person in your life, perhaps have a special candlelight dinner at home. Paperwork might seem unusually oppressive. The instructions may seem indecipherable, as they could be written in legal jargon or some other gobbledygook. Unless you absolutely have to get it done now, consider setting it aside for a day or two, until you're in the right frame of mind to make sense of the words. Your thoughts aren't as clear as they normally are, so this isn't likely to happen today. Demands made by friends, children, or the special person in your life might have you feeling as if you're going off in a dozen different directions at once. You may feel unfocused and scattered. You're normally a person who enjoys serving others, but today you need to concentrate a little more on yourself. Show others how to help themselves, and then go somewhere and do something you want. You deserve it. You are enjoying harmonious relations with family and friends. Take time for shared activities, they will give you great pleasure. Occasions like this let you see what kind of person you are and the role you play amongst family and friends. What could be better than to find yourself in the company of others? Everyone can see you're something special right now, and one or two can see that you're this way all the time. If you're looking for a deep connection, now is a good time for it to happen. Don't let how you're feeling pass you by. Instead, voice your romantic wishes, and tell others what you're willing to give and what is expected in return. Go out and make yourself noticed, be courageous. Find the person who is right for you and discover how you might begin to share wonderful times with another. This will be a great day for meditation. You may be a bit dissatisfied with yourself because your various projects have yet to take form. You are impatient, but who wouldn't be? This waiting period has lasted for about 2 months now, but will soon come to an end. The planetary energy asks you to consider only what is essential for you. Don't allow yourself to start new projects based on anything superfluous. You want to throw everything out? You want things to advance more rapidly? Don't be impatient. Today's vibration isn't on the same wavelength as you are. It will slow you down and push you to relax. Don't worry, you just have to go down your path calmly today and concentrate on what you want to accomplish tomorrow. Have confidence, everything is only a question of time. Tomorrow is another day. There could be a strong social vibe in the air today. Sometimes you can get a bit too isolated, so it will do you good to be out and about right now. Welcome neighbors over for lunch, or spend time with friends you haven't seen in a while. Your need to ground yourself with pleasant, simple company will be strong. Let yourself be healed and nurtured by people who care about you and appreciate you. While your birthday month and new solar year is still another 17 days away, yesterday's new moon is a chance to start looking to the future while old doors still remain open. With Jupiter and Neptune already in Pisces and the moon just 2 days away, new doors are already opening, and that will only continue. While the moon is highlighting an overlapping of the past, present and future, this is something that will only increase over the coming weeks. Yet there is also a need to stay in the moment, something that can put the past and future into perspective. While Venus, the planet of love, only turned direct over the weekend, and with Mercury still in retrograde motion, the past still has a hold on you. The pull towards the future is becoming stronger by the day. As Venus began her retrograde phase in 2021, it is only now, as you move into the second month of 2022, that your heart is ready to move on. When the moon connects with Jupiter, it can add a lot of positivity to the overall energy of the day. Jupiter is an optimistic planet that allows us to call on our philosophical side and expand our worldly horizons. This is also a very lucky aspect. Emotions get bigger, as does a need to open up to other people, something we never thought we could do. The moon squares Neptune today too, and when Neptune is involved we begin to see the world through rose-colored glasses. This can make us overzealous and impair our judgment of situations, because we're inclined to think the best of other people even if that isn't necessarily true or real. We want to believe in the goodness of people, but it's important to watch out for those who might take us for granted or not have our best interests at heart. You could get played or used and not see it coming, which is why it's important to be aware of this possibility. The other side of this transit is that we could knowingly let others take advantage of us. While we can trust our head to steer us in the correct direction, we should aim to be heart-centered in our approach. The next 2 days are an excellent time for starting things, but not for seeing them through if they require extensive planning or patience. Also before dawn, Leo Mars forms a square to Ceres in Taurus, activating a T-square with retrograde Jupiter in Aquarius. The opposition between Mars and Jupiter will be exact tomorrow. This transit presents a conflict between two fundamental human instincts, self-preservation and the reflex to protect those we care about. We believe others must submit to us so we can help them. If they refuse our help, we lose our purpose, so we interpret this as defiance, an insult, or a threat. If someone does permit us to assist them, we will make sure they don't forget it. Reminders of how giving and generous we are subtly imply that we are owed a debt of gratitude, which inevitably breeds resentment, making the other party wish they hadn't asked in the first place. We should monitor our actions closely today. Self-reflection is the only way to determine whether we are out of line or overstepping another's boundaries.